Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile. Hello everybody, I'm Leticia. You can call me Lei, and I'm the silent observer. I'm here to talk about how my passion for silent film started. I've been a classic film fan for about 4 years now, but for the first year and a half I loathed silence. I had only experience with the usual Chaplin films, like Modern Times and City Lights. It was all for me. And so I had a bad experience with Intolerance by D.W. Griffith. Until today I don't like Griffith very much. I was watching the film after midnight, and it was the first weekend after I ended high school. I was very tired and I didn't quite like the film. I still think that the Jesus story and the French story are not very well used, well told, but now I love the Babylonian story. And so I had this bad experience and thought silence weren't worthwhile. But another experience changed my life. I decided to watch Dig Vertov's Man with a Movie Camera, and I totally loved it because as a historian that I am, I always studied the Soviet Union, and this was very silly for me. I didn't understand the people, and in Vertov's film I could see real people, normal people, living, loving and having fun in Soviet Union. So this opened a brand new world for me. I started to seek all silent films I could, and from then on I became a silent addict. And even last year I had one of my New Year's resolutions as watching more and more silent films. Yet I'm very much a starter in this world. I watched few films to be true. But for you to have an idea, from all films, many of them are lost. The numbers vary from 70% to 90% silent films lost, because they were made in nitrate tapes and they were easily burned. And also many of them were also destroyed in not only fires but also by the studios. They didn't treat it as an art but as a business. But let's have a good news. From the silence that remain, and I may say they are thousands, almost all of them are in public domain, so you can watch them for free on YouTube or Internet Archive without being an outlaw. And you may say, especially from the 1910s, the silent films were made and released dozens every week. So these short silents are very varied and have many of the favorite stars of the time. Today, my favorite silent film stars are Lillian Gish and Lon Chaney, but I also love Clara Bow, Mary Pickford and Louise Brooks. Two of my favorite silent films are Pandora's Box, the silent film, the only watching in a bigger screen, not a theater screen but a slideshow screen, to be true. And I also love Way Down East. It was a very surprising film for me, and I also wrote the most heartfelt review I've ever written. It is the best film review from all the time I've had my Portuguese speaking blog. And so far, I said I'm a starter in silent film world, and I hope here with small reviews, video reviews, informations and curiosities, you are willing to be with me in this journey from the amazing silent film world. Please follow this tackler, and like an image is worth more than 1,000 words, I will leave you with the images. Bye bye!